Welcome back to Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming. See, if you haven't seen Control's video, I did say I did get a new microphone, so that should eliminate the echo issue. Well, new headphones, but that will eliminate the headphone issue. That echoing you would hear from the normal mic. Yeah, so I'll be talking about the Haslab Victorysaber. We don't. I'll be talking about that. How are you doing, M3? Nice, you're up. Yeah, I'll just be talking about the Haslab Victorysaber. Oh, nice. That's good to hear. Yeah, so I'll be talking about that. Haslab Victorysaber, which was just revealed Friday. Which already has a. Oh. Yes, let's freaking go. You heard. That started right there. Yes, so then I just checked. The backing is for Haslab Victorysaber is up to 4,592. And it literally just started Friday. So that's how far it's back. The target goal is 11,000, which I'll be showing pictures of that, which I did. Yes, I did back this project. So once it gets backed all the way, then I'll have a Haslab Victorysaber in my collection. Which, if you're wondering, yes, he's not in the U.S. Well, he is, but he was a sword. You backed another one too? Oh my god. But yes, he was in the U.S. or only 2 times in the U.S. No, not the character, I should say. I backed the Access G's. They want us to back everything. Yeah. But hey, granted, we haven't got an actual Saber figure for 30 years. I'm talking about not the masterpiece, but over 30 years. So yeah, I'm back this one. We don't know who else. They could probably throw in a Dazoris for one, more victory characters or others, or Master Force Zone characters and Master characters for backed. I'm like, hey, it does look good, and it looks like it's gonna be siege scale because when they showed off a hound with that, well, there too, which it looks like it's gonna be a bit bigger than the leader class. So the original, leader class scale for the original, well, for the combined mode. Yes, I'll be showing pictures of it. Granted, these aren't just prototypes that they showed. I have a bunch of different features. Well, for the rollout mode, you can see like the joints already from the features that were revealed, and then like the one guy was showing him off. But yeah, so we did actually, which he's more popular in the Japanese side of things. But if you've seen in Transformers Armada and TF Prime, how there was a sword, Victorysaber. That was Victorysaber. He was a sword, just a sword. In the actual Japanese show, he was an actual Transformer, the leader, well, Supreme Commander, and then when Jinrai did die in the show, then he became Victorysaber became the leader of the Autobots. Became the main leader of the Autobots, and then Zone, he made Atlas Supreme Leader. Supreme Commander. Galactus, yeah, they want us to back everything. Granted, it gets them more money. But hey, it gives them more money, more figures that we want, that probably won't get released in the mainline. So if you think about that, then it's kind of a good thing. Bad thing? This one they did show you will be gaining victory Leo with the saber, and then the V-Star, the giant jet that just come with saber too. And then they did give a bio, and then they did talk about the figure, and then they said what was in the other two, what was the epic tiers, three other tiers to unlock. So I'll quickly read. We have the backing won't end until October 11th. October 10th at midnight for Eastern Standard Time, and that's when the backing will be ending. So about 8 over here is going to be ending. Well, 8 on the West Coast is going to be ending for the backing. October 10th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the backing will officially end. So you have a few months to back it. Convince friends to go in on this project. Like I convinced a few friends, like I convinced Laces Wrong. My Wi-Fi has been acting up. Sorry if I cut in and out. You're good, Matt. I totally understand something that will happen on game streams where my Wi-Fi will all of a sudden cut out, and that will end the stream sometimes. But you're good. So I'll read what Paul did say about the video, and I'll show pictures of this character from prototypes and show model too. It will be a limit up to 5 per customer. Supreme Commander of the Autobots, leader of the Galactic Defense Force, the greatest swordsman in the universe. The stars have aligned for the latest Transformers Haslab project, Victorysaber. Then Victorysaber is after Master Force, which is after the Headmasters. In Japanese, they continue G1. After G1 ended in the US, they continued with the Headmasters, and then Master Force. And then after Master Force ended, and then that's when the Victory started, which they had a different name, and then they did say, and then it was Zone, which Zone was actually had one sad thing, that Zone only made up to 1 episode because the toys weren't selling good. So there was only Zone was up 1 episode, and then that was done. So you're saying is I need to act 3 more? It's up to you. I'm just saying it's limited up to 5 per customer. Man, I'm out. I'm out. Oh my God. I gotta be busy. I got busy ass work day tomorrow. Have a great stream, bro. I had 400 views tonight. Well, you'll have a busy day tomorrow, but yeah, thanks, Nancy. So, from the Japanese anime Fight, Super Robot Lifeform or Transformers Victorysaber is famous for his unwavering devotion to justice for all life forms and fighting for lasting peace throughout the cosmos. Wait, if I order 5 more on another account to resell, yes, you could just resell those figures. There, you made more money right there. You win some, you lose some. This is your chance to make Hasbro history and introduce Japanese canon into the Transformers line for the first time in 30 years. Hasbro Pulse invites you to bring the ultimate defender of justice into the line with all the iconic features and details fans love from the Transformers mainline. Let's say go. They did give you a description. 1-inch Brainmaster of Courage figure. I can sell them for about 400 after the fact and make 200 profit on each one. There you go. Here's the way to get some more money, to make more money. 1-inch Brain of Courage Brainmaster figure, which it's not a headmaster. It forms the face of the character. when the character's chest would open up, who had them, like the main Autobots and the Road Caesar team. The chest. Did you order more? No, I'm not sure. I just like order the one. We'll see, depending on money, because I gotta order a few other things. So there's that. But the 1-inch Brainmaster Courage figure, when you open up the character's, well, in the show, when the character's chest opened up, well, just slot of it, and then there would be like a little elevator gimmick. You slide, put the Brainmaster in, and then close up the chest, and then that would be elevator gimmick, and then the back of it will form the face. Nice little feature. I won't have that on the Haslab figure, the elevator gimmick, but you could still like recreate that one scene from the show when you see Saber transforming into his robot mode. Saber figure will be about 5 inch Autobots Saber figure. 8.5-inch V-Star Jet. The V-Star Jet would be what connects to the back of the Autobot Saber in his alt mode. And you can also like ride on top of it while fighting in the air. If he wants to fight in Saber mode or robot mode, you can stand on the back of it. You saw it in the Victory show. That would also like store his sword, his gun too, and then more parts for combine mode, which the V-Star Jet can also transform into its robot mode, the V-Star, the Star Saber, which Saber just forms the chest for that mode, and then the head just appears up on top. So that's going to be 8.5-inch right there. Oh well, yeah. So there's that, or well, the V-Star. Yeah, 7.5-inch Victory Leo figure in Transformers Godmaster, no, Super Master Force. Jinrai, Optimus, Proud Master Prime was the leader, and then eventually he merged with God Bomber, another figure from Super God Master Force. A drone. So and then Victory, you saw him a few times where Star Saber was getting badly damaged by Lyle Kaiser and then the Cons in multiple episodes. You did see Power Master Prime or God Jinrai save him a few times, and then one time God Jinrai sacrificed him. He got badly damaged in that one episode, and then in that episode you see Wheeljack, a few others, Minerva, Perceptor. So I just makes this decision back in the Autobot base so they reformat him. They put him into a new body. He becomes a new body, new character. The show Victory Leo, and then Victory Leo would be a lion, and then Jet, and then also have its robot mode, which you would see Victory Leo help Saber, but they had to like earn him. They had to trust Victory Leo because his personality was different in the show, and then in some episodes you would see Saber combined with him, Victory Leo. They would like say unite Victory Saber, and then you would see both of them transforming into their jet modes to the Saber with the V-Star attached, and then Victory Leo could attach off the back of it, which you can do with the figure. And then Saber would transform into Roa once one of them says transform while they're combined in that form. And then Victory Leo, you would see Victory Leo splitting up into a few parts. One would be 2 parts would transform into the combined mode feet, and then the rest of Victory Leo would go on to Saber's backpack. So now it's Victory Saber, which you do get the Sword of Justice accessory, which in the show he did use 2 swords. I know like the MP they gave him 2 swords, one smaller one and one bigger one. They did show the sword will be able to do its G1 configuration and its show animation configuration, which I'll pull up pictures of those. The whole set will include 3 figures, 3 figures: the jet, the accessory, and the instruction. So you get all 3 of those figures: the Saber, Beastar, the Victory Leo, the Rainmaster Courage 2, with instructions with that. And then they did say a little bit more to it, developing the defender developing the defender of justice. This project is a major first for the Transformers line. This Haslab expands into the Japanese anime side of Transformers that has never come to the US before. With your help, we can finally make this a reality. Who better to be the first Japanese canon Transformers figure by Hasbro than Victorysaber. In the animation, Star Saber and his Autobot crew defended the universe against the evil Decepticons. Outside of Transformers Masterpiece, Saber has not had an action figure since 1989. Now, the fearless leader of the Autobots can travel to this side of the galaxy as an action figure inspired by the iconic character from the animated series. Complete with 200 Deco-Ops. We need 11,000 backers to fully fund this project. Plus, the team has planned 3 epic tiers to unlock. And then also, if you've seen Transformers Robot Masters, you did see Saber in that show. Well, Saber and then Star Saber and then Victorysaber in that show with Victory Leo, Optimus Prime all, and then also Leo Convoy too, versus like Beast Megatron, Starscream, and then like G1 Megatron, and I think a few other cons. Which that was only had 2 episodes, but you only saw like Saber with Prime and stuff. You can find like clips of the show online. And then they did also show little schematic details, like you can see one of Star Saber, like the sketches of them. Like you can see one of Victorysaber, which yes, I'll pull up a picture. You can see another one with the V-Lock cannon, which that comes with the V-Lock cannon. Here's the issue with it. A lot of people are complaining about the V-Lock cannon. And with every big Leo figure, the G1, I believe the Robot Masters came with it, and then also the Keith's Fantasy Club version, it came with a big gun. You can store it onto the side of the minigun in robot mode, or the arms if you want. But it's mainly for combined mode. It could store on top of the combined jet, or just on Victory Leo's jet. But this gun was also the main gun that Victorysaber would use. Then you also get 2 blast effects with it, which are jet fire blast effects. So you have another 2 siege jet fire. They didn't show pictures. Then they did say, so these are the tiers that I unlocked at. To get the both figures and accessories, all that, is 11,000 backers. You need 14,000 backers for Tier 1 to unlock. And then you get those 2 things. Tier 2 to unlock at 17,000 backers. And then Tier 3 unlocks at 20,000 backers. So there's that. And then they did say more stuff about this figure. Battle App. It's no secret that Star Saber has some pretty awesome converting modes in the animated series. The team made sure this Haslab project has the ultimate animation accuracy, worthy of his heroic legacy. The Brainmaster Courage figure fits inside the chest of the Autobot Saber figure, causing the larger figure's face to appear. The Autobot Saber figure converts into victory jet mode. Combine victory jet mode with the V-Star jet converts to robot mode and reveal Autobot Saber. Plus the Victory Leo figure converts between robot mode and lion modes. And then they did show like a few more pictures of it, which those we already seen before, and then there's more. But we don't stop there. In Transformers Victory, Episode 3, the tide is turned, the ultimate weapon, the Victory Unfabrication. Saber and Victory Leo must put a stop to the threats of Decepticon leader Dasaurus, fusing together to form the mighty Victorysaber. With this Haslab project, you can recreate the scene, combine Victory Leo and Autobot Saber to unleash the awesome power of Victory Saber. With all to play and display possibilities, this is a one of a kind addition to your Transformers collection. And there's a few more things. The heroic features. The Haslab project marks many firsts for Transformers, in addition to being Hasbro's first Japanese canon Transformers figure. This is the first Brainmaster ever developed by Hasbro. We are also exploring new innovation and articulation for Transformers that have never been done before. The Autobot Saber figure features a butterfly joint, and the Victory Leo has added articulation, giving both high possibility for a variety of display options. The greatest swordsman in the universe also comes with the mighty Sword of Justice. Granted, it will be it's in the US, UK, and they did say they were going to expand it to more places. So there's that. Right now it is up to 4,593 backers again. So there's that. Now I'll quickly pull up the pictures from Pulse and even like for your show animation models too. So there's that. But yeah, it will look good in the collection too. Share my screen quick second. And yes, Haslab did do that Unicron, the Galactus, and a few different figures. Too, they did that Subraj from the Star Wars. A bunch of other things. There's a bunch of other projects that they did do, but that was just a few of them. Well, a few of their projects. And then, yes, every project of theirs has been made. Pull up the picture. Let me just quickly pull up the picture. Just a little glitch on my computer by accident. I'll even they did show video clips on their YouTube channel when they were revealing it. And I'll even show pictures of the actual figure so you can at least get a picture of them. Which I did actually find on YouTube, the whole 32 episodes in English on YouTube. Well, English dub at least. I'll pull pictures of the characters in a sec. Hey, Mr. Drip. How are you doing? So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly share my screen. No, so that way you can see the pictures. But yeah, how are you doing? And I'm gonna quickly share the screen over the screen. And I'll probably even pull up the clips from the video that they were talking about to at least show a few segments of it too. So also, I'll have it on mute so that way, just in case. Well, show off the prototype and then you can actually see it. I'll just probably skip forward. But how are you doing? I'm just doing a video live stream talking about the Haslab Saber. Well, Haslab Victorysaber figure. So, Mortal Kombat. Oh, nice. Yeah, I already finished both those Mortal Kombat games, so. Granted, the Victorysaber was leaked. Yes, I remember you. I never forget, so. Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can find that video, the official video where they were talking about it, and then I can just show you. Yeah, I remember. I never forget anyone. Which granted the audio would actually go through the headphones I'm wearing too. So, is this a podcast? No, I'm just doing a live video. This was a podcast. There would be many others, but I'm just doing this. It's not a podcast. This is just mostly me where I just go live and talk about things. So kind of like a podcast, but not really. I can put the link in the chat, so if anyone else wants to join, they could. I talk about this Star Saber project from Hasbro. So yeah, if I want, I can just put that link in the chat. And then you could just have your camera on or off while I just talk about this figure. I'm not going to share the audio because, but there's that. Watch, I'll quickly drop that link in that corner. All in the chat. Oh, nice. Well, hey, at least he's on the stream, so that's a good thing. And I'm just putting that in here, so that way if anyone else wants to join, they can. Alright, so I'm just gonna swap over the screen. I have the chat open up on another device so I can still read the comments. So this is the Hasbro post. As you see, these are the active products, which there's the Galactus, which that actually does end. So tomorrow, if you haven't bought Galactus, you need to. It's already reached its goal extremely. So there's the Saber. I'm just showing you the art using another project, but it's that. If anyone does join, just let me know because I got to swap screens. They did use a few of the other projects that Haslab did do the X-Men Legends Sentinel, the Star Wars Vengeance Razor Crest from the Mandalorian, There was a game that they produced. Fast two projects. Silverage and then the Haslab Unicron. But we're not talking about those characters. We're talking about the Supreme Commander of the Autobots. Just checking if anyone joined. Okay, so I'm just gonna scroll down before I'm just gonna go back up to the first picture because this wasn't the first one. You can see here more people back there while we're doing it. So you can see you just gotta agree to the terms. You can see when it ends. You go right there. And you ordered me a water. I can probably see if I have one for free. So now I'm just gonna scroll down. This is what I read, and then I'm just showing you the picture. So what I read a few minutes ago. Limit 5 per customer, and there it is right there. But granted, you could just pull up Hasbro Pulse on your own device and then look out. So you can see there's all that stuff. There's all the features right here. And then there's that's a clip, which I'll play in a second of it. So there's that. There's the sketches. There's the bonus 3 tiers after it reaches the skull. Hopefully it does, because it would be good to have these blast effects, and then there'd be lock cannon with them. Just says right there, blast effects, unlock Victorysabers via lock cannon, blast effects. So there's 2 other tiers. So one of my friends, well, Matt Strucker and I were talking about Saber. You don't see his sword, his Star Saber's shield in here in the video. That and is my favorite YouTube. And he also cost me the most. Oh, I love it. Really Salacious. Yeah, I did convince Salacious, and John Joker is look. He might back it and send that video. So there's that. How are you doing, Salacious? I'm just doing a video talking about the Star Saber figure. When Salacious, if you want, you could join on cam, and then we're here. I'm just chatting about the Saber figure. Well, not too long, but it will be a free shipping, of course. There's the picture. So one thing, Saber, he has his main gun for Saber / Star Saber, which he doesn't have this gun from the pictures. So that could be one of them. Then granted, his full shield, his shield. Well, yeah, he actually has his gun right there. So corrected. And granted, I'll show you these in a little bit, in a second. So you can see there's just a few pictures. And there's all that again. They did also say at the cons they would be showing the prototype off. Granted, once this gets backed, yes, then we'll see it in full colored images. But I believe their Unicron, they showed off test images too. So I'm just gonna go over so you can see you can see the detail. Granted, there is gonna be some gaps on this figure. There's the 2 cannons, Victorylio's cannons right there on the back. You have all that features. There's that. There's the chest, combined mode chest, shoulders. There's the wings. There's the fist. So it looks like the fists, and yeah, the fists do have the Jetfire gimmick. Wolfie, how tall do you reckon he will be when fully built in robot mode? Okay, so I'll answer that question in a second. So if you have the Commander class Jetfire, if you've seen it, so I just noticed this now. Yeah, you can tell Victory Leo's not fully transformed. Like, there's the hands right there. There's the combined mode feet. Right there, which I was talking about. There's the hands. So you can see there's a port right there. So if you open Saber's hands, that port will hide away, which is a nice thing. They did that on the Commander class Jetfire. There's that. So yeah, I didn't even notice that until I saw in here. You can see there is little gaps right there, but granted, that's where the hand's going to pull away. There's not much for combined mode. Granted, there's a bunch under these cannons. Okay, so Salacious, let me hold on. So the Star Saber, the Saber itself is 5 inches. The V Star is 8.5, and then Victory Leo is 7.5 inches. So there's that. I'm just putting the link in the chat. If you want, you can join on cam. Or at least have your camera off like I'm doing right now. But, so if you do the math, granted with the feet, so because look here, well, yeah, I can do that. Because look, it's going to be already 8.5 inches, but with the feet right here. So, probably going to be around maybe 10 inches. Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm just taking a guess. Because I don't know. We don't know how big this is. They never said the combined mode height. How big it's going to be. Its height. They only said like the individual modes. 2. Okay, so next picture. This is a Victory Leo. So you can see there's the cannons. Yes, there. It looks like the blast effect will be able to fit in there. See hollow gaps right there. The miniguns, which are nice detail. There's hollow gaps right there, but they're small. There's the lion mouth. There's the tusks right there. That was something from the show, so they have to incorporate. You can see a few clips and stuff, but granted that's mostly for Saber's feet stuff. Well, Victorysaber's feet. So you can see there's that. A few little gaps, but granted that's more for combined mode. So and transformation 2. But so you can see the detail. Granted this is just the rendering. They did show off a prototype when they officially revealed it. Which I actually pulled up the video, so I'll quickly show that. But Salacious, they did in the video when they were talking about this, the people, they did actually say how they showed it how big he would be. I'll show you that in a second. So you can see there's that right there. So you can see that's the full combined mode right there. Okay, here's the combined mode jets. Combined mode jet. You can see there's Saber right there. There's the V-Star, and there's the combined mode ship. Granted, yes, if I'm just gonna leave this in the Victorysaber robot mode. Here's another shot of Victorysaber again. So you can see all this detail on this figure. This is the Brainmaster of Courage. It's just a small version of Saber. Star Saber, I should say. The legs actually do have a joint. There is actually a joint, so if you want, you can hinge the legs forward. So if you want, you can have him sitting in the seat. Like if you saw, nope, this one. There, you can see he's right there in the cockpit. Cockpit right there. Okay, so now let's go back on to Saber. So there's the gun. Yes, right. So yes, it is blast effect port. So if you have blast effects, you can put it there. There's 5mm ports right there. There's the gun detail. Saber's head, the Autobot symbol right there. There's the shield right there. There is a hollow gap and wrist swivel too. So there's that. It's granted once you have Saber combined in jet mode or Star Saber mode, you won't see those gaps. It's just a small gap. They could have probably figured out a panel to hide it, but probably someone will just do a gap filler to fill that gap out. You can see the joint right there, the joints right there. From what looks like it's maybe all retooled parts, all new parts except for those hands. For the Victor Star Saber's hands. But there's the feet right there. Next picture, this is just the individual jet. So you can see all that detail. The wings, the back right there. Which this is more for combined mode. It would be just the flat red. Right, they would just be the flat, so you don't see these vents. But that's more for combined mode than jet mode. But see, there's the Brainmaster of Courage right there. There is the sword. The feet right there, like so. So you can see there's the butterfly joint. So now if you see there is a port right there at the back, that's where the sword can stand to homage the G1 version, okay? You can have homage the toy version too, the show. There's the underneath of the Saber jet. Granted, you can see these parts, which this is show accurate. Those cannons right there show accurate. A bunch of stuff is show accurate. Little landing gear, which hopefully the wheels do roll. And it's fine if they don't. There's the top of it. You can see that. But, well, that top of the head with the two cannons right there. Two cannons right there. Because, yes, they would shoot while flying. There's the gun right there. So, also in the show, there's these slots. They would open up and then the swords would, well, sword would hide in there for a while. And here's Victory Leo's alt mode. You can see the cannons can sit up there on the back. There's the collapsed wings. There's the head. You can see like nice the horns right there, or tusks. There's the hands right there, which, yeah, granted, hopefully there was a swivel right there so you can rotate them so you can just do the back of the hand so you don't see that gap. These legs, I believe this gap is actually in the show, so that's show accurate. So there's that. So there's the pictures. Yeah, that's all of them. Which now I'm going to show you this video. And so I'm going to mute the video. So I'm going to go full screen for you guys out. So that way. There's Saber's robot mode. There's him combining with the Star Saber. And then there he is combining right there. And then they did show the pictures of the figures. Granted, these are digital renders right now. Well, final product will be fully painted like how it is in this show. Okay, there's the Brain Master right there. So you can see when he transforms, he doesn't have a face like you saw. There's gaps which are filled in, but that forms the face. Gun, the shield. There's the image of Jet. Autobot Saber, which granted you just call him Saber. And there he is in robot mode. Victorysaber versus Death Saurus. And then there's one of the Dinobots that formed Dino King, or one instructor from TF Victory. Because you did see him do that one episode, and there's his Star Blade. There's the Jet mode. You can see the details in there. They probably have that on the figure. There's the combined Jet mode. I shouldn't say fully combined. That's Star Saber's Jet mode. There's Star Saber. How about Star Saber? And now this one. There's Victory Leo. So you can see he has the tusks right there. And there's a robot mode shot. See how it looks. There's the lion mode. There's the robot mode. And then there's both of them combining into the jet mode. So you can see there's the jets there. You can see he just sits on the back, while part sits on the back, while rest forms the feet. Combined jet mode, and finally combined to create the Supreme Commander of the Autobots, leader of the Galactic Defense Force, Victorysaber. And then in the back, and then from August 27th, for fans in US, Canada, and UK, I believe they're working on expanding it so we can get more. Orders estimated to ship late 2022. So sometime next year. See, no PO boxes. But yeah, there's that if you want to read it. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna refresh the backing because I've been literally, Matt have been checking this backing daily. 4,062. 4,602. So there's that. Now let me just quickly do swap screens to see if anyone joined. So now I'm gonna probably leave this up, but so you can see there's that Victorysaber right there. Here's your render shown. Okay. Hey Sin, how are you doing? I'm just talking about the Victorysaber. If anyone wants to join on cam, just let me know. I can give you the link so you can at least join on cam, or at least have your camera off like I have my camera off. So I'm just talking about the one and only Victorysaber 2. So now I'm gonna show you some pictures. So then, right, so you already saw this from that video, but there's like my gem mode right there. Congratulations. Yeah, I convinced you back, but congrats, nice. Yeah, that late 2022. That's when we should be at least having this awesome commander in the collection. And the box art is going to be really good too, which we haven't seen that. There's like a G1 here. This is a G1 version of him combined. And it's Wolfix. I want this figure to get back, so I will convince many people to back it. So shush. I want this figure to get back. I want a Victorysaber in my collection. I want one, Salacious. And then there's a Star Saber, so you can see this sword would kind of, the blade would go like right in between there. But I want one in my collection, so why? I want a Victorysaber in my collection of Salacious. I was so excited when I saw that he was the Fan Friday reveal. Yeah, so there's the legs too. This is a G1. Yeah, Victory, yeah. Leo, you can see that, well, that's how G1 would be, but here's the thing. This is going to be scaling with the Siege figures, with the War for Cybertron Siege trilogy figures. But Saber was, well, Saber, Robot Mode was a smaller bot, so rounded like a deluxe should be. And then once he combined to form Star Saber, it was, well, a bigger bot. He was about, Star Saber's height was combiner height. So he was scaled with up to combiner height. Like you can see, there's, well, at least him versus the cons with his Autobot team right there. But yeah, I definitely want a Saber in my collection. So I'll convince many people to do it. But, and then Victorysaber was just a little bit bigger. So now I'll check over here if anyone wants to join. Nope. Okay. And I'm just gonna skip through moments of this because granted it is long, and then I'll also leave the show link, well, to the, so you can go watch the full episodes. So I'm just gonna go full screen. Granted, you will see my logo, so I'm gonna actually go remove that too. But I'll still be here. I'm just gonna remove the logo, so you won't see my logo. So it's more full screen. There. But I'm still gonna be talking. You can still hear me. So I'm probably just gonna mute it. I already have the video muted, as you see in here. I'm just gonna have to skip for a few minutes of it. That's the audio will go through my headphones, so I'm not sure. They did a little countdown thingy, which only took them 10 minutes then to schedule it, and then it took them 10 minutes to go live. And then they do see their names. So yeah, I'm mostly gonna skip through it, and also probably should have muted my actual mic. So yeah, I'm gonna go make a drink and drink that while watching and talking. And they're saying their names. You can see a few other box arts. They're talking about how they lead. They were talking about the Star Saber. There was Ben and Evan. I'm just gonna skim through this a little bit. Now, here, I'll rewind it a quick second. Now you can see there's a Saber transformation. and then combining it into Star Saber like I showed in that video. Granted, it's the same video that I already showed you, but hey, it's good. And then there's another scene of Saber transforming with the Brainmaster of Courage. Prototypes. They actually, Evan does show actually the actual prototypes of the figure. Of the figures. Of the figure. He shows Star Saber robot mode. I believe he doesn't show jet mode because it's just prototype and he doesn't want to mess up the prototype. So, but the pictures I did show you, those are what it looks like. Granted, it's going to go full color right there. What it looks like in the show. Yeah, just say it's my fault, because everything is my fault. Well, I'm just going to show you pictures. I'm just going to quickly. And then I'm going to show you the Victory Leo one. And then they show that. Transformers of the show. Now they're showing it. They're just talking, but I just have it muted. So I just what do you think? Because they were doing this on live stream, but this was Friday. They were doing it on Hasbro Pulse's YouTube channel. But there's that. So then they're showing off the prototypes like they just showed. So might already have a spot where I can display it. And here's a Victorysaber mode. So now if you look in Evan's hands, he's going to bring in a little bit more room. And Fran, that's the Brainmaster of Courage. Right there. And that's a Titan Master. So you can see how small he is, because that's only at 1 inch. Figure. Granted, it's just prototype, so you won't see fully in color until eventually it will get back. And then he does show there's the face on the back. Because yes, that forms Saber's face. Which they did say the way they did it, the head will be able to rotate. Because I know for, let me pause it for a quick second. So, because I know, like, if you have the TFC road teaser set, how once you put the Brainmasters in, into the head, into the chest, the heads couldn't rotate. They could only just look straight, couldn't look up or down. And then they eventually did just they included other heads that didn't need the Brainmaster, so you have full articulation. But with the way how Hasbro designed it, the Saber's head can rotate side to side. Granted, it won't be able to look up or down, but it can look side to side. Rotate that side to side. They just show you this. Evan just show you this. If you look in his hands, granted it's not fully transformed. He doesn't want to break the prototype. He's talking. If they were answering questions, I'm not sure. I just didn't watch the chat. I just watched this. Showing you now. So you see, you open the chest. Sorry for that yarn and slowly when I'm doing this. There's the head. You put the Brainmaster in and close up the chest. And now leave it bucket swivel or something with the swivel when they were talking about it. That's a deluxe class. Salacious. This is how they'll scale. That's a deluxe class. I'm gonna guess Omega Supreme's gonna be bigger than him. And then they show the jet load and grab me my drink and drink it while I'm actually just sitting and talking. Now, Evan is actually transforming the figure into Star Saber mode. So that's why he was just showing the picture still. That's Star Saber. Just combining with the deluxe. Now they're showing Victoria. See if you want, you can hinge the cannons up, and then give some second. And here's pictures again. Just sit there. And right next to me, that's what you heard. I already showed the whole video. Well, at least skipped a few little minutes out of that. I'm just gonna stop it there. So you can see that's the Haslab Saber. They just show like the rest of it with the bonus tiers. Two. And then there's the Victory Leo again. And there's another has the scene, which we're already seeing by the time, so I'm just gonna end it there. Oh, at least for that video. This is on Hasbro Pulse that where I've been. I'm just gonna pause that because I don't need that button. So let's swap over to the wait, what? Gosh, I just saw the chat. Okay. Hello there, Wolf. Is Mr. Rum still around? Let me see. Mr. Rum, are you still around? Mr. Rum, are you still around? Salacious. Oh, let's see if it worked. I saw his name 3 times. It should appear any second. So, Josh, I'll just quickly recapture everything that I just said what you missed about the figure. Mr. Rum, are you still around? Rum dash P shaker. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, goodness. There, Slashers, hopefully you see this. I can message it, DM him on Insta. He is. But Josh, I'll just quickly show you what I missed. I'm just do the whole video. Oh wait, wrong one. He's out spreading his red coat. No, that he's just actually mad at me. Look what here. Let me show you what he said. There's this, and then hopefully there's that. That wasn't, usually speaks. So this is it. Read this. Salacious has backed, and he went. I convinced him to buy the figure, and that's what he said. So he's probably doing that. He's probably just saying that, and it's my fault. But but I really want a Saber figure in my collection. Salacious. I saw it's because you convinced him to spend more money. Yeah. Alright, so I'll just quickly re-show you the pictures that, well, at least a few pages that I just showed off. Unless you saw that. Let me share my screen again. There's the pictures right there. I already received it. I'll leave it to y'all. When grants, it's going to look a lot better. It's up to, let me refresh how much backers it has. And I'll reopen up my phone on the screen. 4,600 into N4. Victorysaber. Victory's combined mode. It's cool looking, yeah. And here, that's the combined mode jet. Just quickly kind of re-showing this off because I already said all that earlier, but I'm just there's another picture of Saber. There's the Rainmaster of Courage, which forms Saber's face. There's, speaking of Saber, there's Saber right there. Gun, shield there. Jet mode. Starsaber. Starsaber. Right to that. Underside of the Starsaber jet, as you can see, a lot of parts are accurate. There's the ship mode. Ship mode again. Victory Leo, which I'm surprised they didn't show off. Never mind, they did. I just kind of skimmed through it, but they didn't show off a victory. There, that's Victory Leo's robot one. I probably just skipped it when I was. But there, so you can see there's Victory Leo in the robot one. Yeah, it is. Like here. That's the Victorysaber chat mode. Okay. I did see a Victory Leo one. Let me find it. Granted, there is hollow gaps and stuff like that, but it's a Haslab figure. Speaking of Victory Leo, Victory Leo. Starsaber. Hopefully they have a. No, they don't have a. I'm just seeing if I can find one more of a Starsaber's command mode. Or Victorysaber in the animation style. No. Oh wait, there's more. Still no. No, it's just a repeat. Yes, it is spot on. Multiple parts. Multiple parts. That's another mod animation. That's a G1. Hi, how are you? I'm good, I'm just talking about the Haslab Starsaber. And yes, I back this figure. Playing twice version. Which, here's the thing, out of all the Victory characters, we still haven't seen an MP Galaxy Shuttle or MP Landcross. Here's a Saber from the show in one of the scenes. From apparently episode 13. Which I'm literally about to end this, so I'm just finishing up that. So I'm just saying Ironhide. There's a great shot, or as you know from previous Transformers shows, 6-shot. Which in the English dub they call him 6-shot. There's the under. Nice. I also have to be really quiet. It's midnight. Hello, Josh. Oh, nice. Oh, you're 1 hour ahead for me and Josh. Hey, Sith Gamer, let me know when you can play Fred. Okay, there's that. So I'll show you the prototypes again. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna swap over here back to the video. Let me find where they show the prototype image. Then they did show a Saber figure. This granted, I usually stay up till 3 a.m., so you're good, Ironhide. Okay, they're just talking about it. They're marketing tomorrow or Tuesday night. You know I can tonight, right? I can play after this stream, Josh. You know I can play till 3 a.m. Tomorrow, Monday night, I'm doing the Studio Series Constructicon reviews. Sorry, Monday night, I'm doing the Control. Tuesday night, I'm doing the Studio Series review. Okay, that just saved me time, so you give me time to do a bunch of thumbnails. How kind are you? So Josh, then Tuesday night. Tuesday, well, Tuesday, Thursday, and weekends. That's when I play. Rainmaster is 1 inch, Saber figure is 5 inches. The V-Star is 8.5, Victory Leo is 7.5 inches. Rainmaster with Titans, with the Headmaster. So you did see Starsaber in the US 2 times? No, not the character, I should say. Yeah, not the character, because in Transformers Prime and Transformers Armada, there was a sword. The sword was called Starsaber. In TF Victory, and you missed the later. Perhaps if you miss anything, you could just go catch up, Lily said. And there's the Saber figure. It's prototyped, it's not fully transformed properly. Do you have any other questions before I end it? At least about regarding the Saber figure. And yes, the way they designed it, you can rotate the head. There's that. And Josh, if you can't tell, I'm actually got a new mic. Well, using the new mic. I started using Monday night, Friday night. So yeah, the audio is a lot better. And then there's no echo. Well, I can't tell there is. That's granted he's mistransformed. So like these panels should be up. And then maybe a few other parts. It's hard to tell. It's only prototypes. They don't want to break up. They don't want to break the prototype on live stream. Butterfly joint, yes. You can go forward and back, yes. Hands are retool of the Siege Jetfire mold. And then there's the sword, so you can have it like that when it's right there at the back of it, like how it's in the G1 toy, or it could go into how it looked like from the show. So there's that. That's its prototype. They don't want to break the prototypes on the stream. And there's Victory Leo. There's the final pictures. Okay, I'm gonna stop full screen. I'm gonna stop. No, I didn't want to do this. There we go. Pause. Let me swap over here. Anything? Nope. Okay, you guys are quiet for a few seconds. So I'm gonna refresh this. Well, refresh again. And then you go back up to. Okay, so here I'm gonna remove the mouse over to the side, the bottom. There's that. There's that. Pause reading on time. Guys, I've read all of it already. Granted, it's gonna have the detail and everything will look phenomenal once it's finished. So let me scroll back up to the top. So yes, this will need 11,000 backers before October 10th. Okay. Well, until last day, until October 10th midnight at Eastern Standard Time. It's already at 4,604 backers at the moment, at the time I'm doing this video. Could have more in the next few days. Could have more. Hopefully it does, because I definitely want a Saber figure. Granted, they did say you will get all the figure, everything you see in these pictures. The Brain of Courage, both figures, you get all this, including the 3 figures, the jet, accessory, and instructions. Ages are 15 and up. And if it reaches tier 1, hopefully it does, you get the V-Lock cannon and 2 blast effects. I wish it would have maybe had more blast effects, but yeah, 2 blast effects, which they're the Siege Jetfire blast effects. Probably just gonna be done in a different color, hopefully. Tier 2, we don't know what tier 2 or 3 will be. I'm hoping one of these tiers is at least Saber Shield. So if it reaches those 2, we can get a shield. Okay, I'm excited for Galactus and the rents are. I can't break it will kill my wallet. I can't break into Transformers. It will kill my wallet. Josh, have you seen my wallet recently? I killed it with them. 300. Well, I've killed my wallet recently, and I still got order per figure. So, oh, that's gonna be great. So yeah, I killed mine. Like maybe an upgrade kit or so, and figure that's releasing in November. And at least I got a bunch of other things to do reviews on. So yes, if you want a Saber figure, well, this has one. You have to back it. If you don't back it, you don't get the figure. I believe on October 11th, you will have to pay the money for if you do it on Hasbro Post. But if you like, I believe it's Big Bad Toy Store and the Chosen Prime, they'll actually have you pay when the figure arrives. So I believe that's how they'll do it. So that would save you time for more money. So late 2022, you have to pay if you do it that way. And are the Siege Jetfire remold? We'll see what else is going to be remolded. Once might be able to see. I don't have a Siege Jetfire in the collection, so no, I can't go back and go look at that and then look at these renders. I just dropped 500. You can't convince me, you pusher, Josh. Remember, I almost convinced you to buy a $500 Unicron? So, shush. And that's what she said. So yes, there's that. So yeah, I'll be having many other videos to review the studio series. No, studio series Constructicons. And many other, like the figures from the most recent unboxing. There's going to be that, bunch of other reviews, which the studio series Constructicons will be sometime. Well, I'll be starting those sometime on Tuesday night. I don't know when, because I'll probably be doing schoolwork before I get ready to stream, do the reviews. So yeah, I'll be having all 8 Constructicons from the Studio Series line. Studio Series line. With the also Blitzwing, Citizen of Prime, Jet Shatter. So there's gonna be those figures too. And obviously this Haslab Saber. Haslab Victorysaber. You can find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Discord, Wolf Club server, and the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram. But yes, but yeah, if you definitely want a figure that you don't know anything about, it's going to be a really good figure once it fully gets backed. Granted, I will, since I know a lot of people won't know because it's the character from the US, because the character's from the Japanese. So I actually did find a video on YouTube of someone who actually did the whole show with a few clips and in English, with the whole show in the full clips, full episodes of the TF Victory show in English, all episodes in order, where you can go see the see this character in action in the show, and then like Victorilio and stuff like that. And then there's like highlights after it, but it's up to the show was 32 up to 32 episodes, which the show was actually set in 2025. But anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna quickly put that in here I'm gonna put this into the description where you can find the show. Well, find out the show. You can go back it's on Hasbro Pulse. I'll leave a link to that in the description too, Hasbro Pulse. So if you want, you can go join me and many others who will be who back this figure. Which granted, at the cons they will be showing it off. Well, the ones that Hasbro goes to. Okay, let me reread. Okay. If I can play later, I'll DM you, Josh. You know I can play up to 3 a.m. So yeah. Okay, if not, we will play Tuesday for sure. I gotta hop off the moment though. Can't wait to see those reviews. Yes, combined mode's gonna be a pain. to film by combining all of them, like you saw when I first did that. Trust me, it's gonna be hard for me to figure out to put them all 8 in robot mode and alt mode for a group shot. So that's gonna be interesting. Anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf reviews and gaming. I'll put links to the where you can back this figure in the description, and same where you can find the show in English with all episodes in order, so you can go watch the show for free on YouTube. But anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf reviews and gaming. But yeah, thanks for everyone who stopped by. Comment, like, subscribe. Hit that bell button to be notified whenever we go live again or upload a new video. I've been the Ultimate Wolf reviews and gaming.